back here on the Hunter Call the Wild, and today we are going to be doing something very cool. We are going to have a look at all of my multi-mounts in the lodge, and then we are going to be pulling trophies off the wall because we are going to be creating multi-mounts today. So look at this very cool multi-mount. So this is an albino saltwater croc paired with a diamond magpie goose. We have a pile of multi-mounts in the game, and I will go through exactly what you need to do in order to create multi-mounts. It's really easy. It does cost some cash, but it will make your lodge look absolutely incredible, and it will conserve space because we have not had a new lodge in a very long time. But let me know in the comments, guys, what is your favorite multi-mount that you have in your lodge? And somewhere in the video I am going to share a key phrase. Drop that in the comments for your chance to win a 1-month membership to the channel, and we are going to dive right into it. So this multi-mount that we're about to have a look at is the Fox's Lunch. It has a male red fox and a male white-tailed jackrabbit. So here I have a diamond red fox and a diamond white-tailed jackrabbit. Pretty cool, right? And they all have lots of different poses, so you can go through and pick whichever one that you would like. That one's pretty cool too. We'll leave it at that. So there are two different Trophy Lodge DLCs in the game. This is the Saeska Trophy Lodge, and this is my absolute favorite lodge. Now we can only have 5 lodges of each type, and my Saeska lodges are absolutely bursting at the seams. And then we have the Spring Creek Manor Lodge, and this is the Spring Creek Lodge right here. Now, I find this lodge to be darker. There are way more wall mounts in this lodge than floor mounts, and I do really prefer floor mounts. So for the most part, I like to use the Saeska Lodge, but you can create multi-mounts in both lodge types. So right now we are in my Savannah / Silver Ridge Peaks Lodge, and this is the Breadwinner Multimount. So in this multi-mount, you can put a male Cape Buffalo, a male lion, and 2 female lions. And it is an expensive one, $16,900 to create this multi-mount. That's probably the most expensive one in the game. And here is mine. So I have an albino cape, and it is a gold. And then I have a blonde lion, so that is a rare, also a gold. And then I just have 2 common females. So I definitely need to get out there and grind some female lions to get some rares to sub into this multi-mount. But if I don't have trophies for every single thing in the mount, I will just put a common in for the time being until I can get something better. And then I will disassemble the multi-mount and recreate it with the new trophy. And I will show you how to do all of that in today's video. Okay, so we have a piebald American alligator that I just got, less than 2 weeks ago. And then over here, we have a diamond common raccoon, and that was from about a year ago. So let's take those 2 out, and we are going to create the Not a Log multi-mount. Let's do it. Okay, so there it is. Next trophy, common raccoon. Finish assembly, $4,225. Kiss it goodbye. It is gone. Okay, now let's put it right here. Oh, that's awesome. Poor little raccoon. That is such a cool alligator. Now let's look at some of the poses. I think I like that one. So much better than separate, don't you think? So that one is called Not a Log. So when you are in the lodge, when you press escape, I am on PC, the trophy lodge screen comes up. So we can only create 5 of each lodge type. So you can have 5 of the Saeska and 5 of the Spring Creek Manor, but you can only have 1 of the Leighton Lake Trophy Cabin, and that is one lodge I haven't used too much. We're gonna have to start to fill that lodge up. It's gonna be a goal of mine. And you can name all of your lodges. So to do that, you just highlight it, and it says right down here in the right-hand corner, R is for rename. I would imagine if you are on a controller, it will say something different and tell you what to press to rename it on a controller. So you can name them and you can rename them. And then to go to a lodge, you just click on the lodge and click go to lodge, and you can jump from lodge to lodge. So let's jump over to the Fallow and Sundar Patan Lodge. Now, what a multi-mount is basically is a mount that allows you to put more than one species in a mount together, and they all allow you to do different poses. So there are lots of options, which is very cool. And then once you have selected the one that you would like, you can always change it. Nothing is ever set in stone. Okay, so I like this one, so I'm gonna leave it. So then if I just press V twice, when I right-click on my mouse, it will show me the different information for each species in the mount. So we have a Barasingha. It is a red fur type. It is male. This Barasingha was shot on June 6, 2024, the time, and the trophy rating. He is a 231.9. Then when I click over to the Bengal Tiger, this is a pseudo-melanistic white. It is a male. It was shot and harvested on July the 4th, 2024, and it is a 49.6. So that is the info we have in the lodge right now. But multi-mounts are absolutely awesome. I wish we had more of them. I'm hoping more are coming very soon. I mean, compared to the amount of species that we have in the game, we really don't have that many multi-mounts. But if you are doing a fallow grind, this is the Huddle Fallow Multimount. So it carries 3 male fallow deer. You cannot put a female into this mount, and it costs 5,850 in-game dollars to create. So when you want to create a multi-mount, basically what you need to do is go into the lodge, press escape, select the Mat Multi Trophy Mounts menu, and then this will come up. Now, when you have a green check mark, that means you have the 2 animals that are required to put in this mount. Now, if you do have one of them, but it is already mounted, it will not show here as available. So basically, for it to show here, you need to take it off the wall first, because right now we do not have the greatest organization in the trophy manager. Like, I literally have years worth of different trophies in here, and just figuring out where to find things, it's very, very time consuming and confusing, and could definitely use a little bit of work. I have a tip for you that will save you piles of time when organizing your trophies in the lodge. Now, unfortunately, we are not able to just delete a trophy right off of the wall. What we have to do is find it in the trophy manager and then delete it. So what I do in order to find my trophies quickly in trophy manager, so for example, we are going to find this feral pig from 2020. So what I would recommend you do is highlight the trophy, jot down the date that the trophy was harvested. So for this feral pig, it was December 20th, 2020. So what you want to do is actually take it off the wall before you search for it in Trophy Manager. There we go. And then head into Trophy Manager and then search for that date. So we are looking for December 2020. And here it is right here. So we were able to find it in just a few seconds. But if you just literally scroll through and look for it, it is going to take you a very long time, especially if you have a lot of trophies in your trophy manager. So let's create a multi-mount. Okay, so we are here in the Mat Multi Trophy Mounts menu. Let's do this one here, Ghost of the Mountain. So this multi-mount has a male snow leopard and a male blue sheep. So we're gonna click Start Assembly. So I only have one available male snow leopard, so I'm gonna click right here. If I had multiples, they would all show up, and then I would select the one that I want to put in the multi-mount. So I'm gonna click Next Trophy. Okay, so now I have 2 options for the male blue sheep. We can put in an albino or a leucistic. Let's do the albino. So then I'm going to click Finish Assembly. It's going to ask you if you want to confirm and pay $4,550. I'm going to say okay. The mount is now available in the trophy manager, so now I'm going to press Escape. Okay, and let's put that mount right here. So there it is, Ghost of the Mountain. It'll show up right at the top of your trophy manager. Place trophy, and there it is. So now you can click through and choose the mount that you would like. There are lots of different choices. It's very cool. Now, unfortunately, I do not have a trophy snow leopard yet. I am going to have to get off of my derriere and get that done. Very cool. So that is the one we're going to choose, and there we go. There is one completed multi-mount. Okay, so I am going to show you my lucky crocodile multi-mount. So this has a male saltwater croc and a male magpie goose, and here it is. I have selected the albino croc. It is a silver and a diamond magpie goose. And if you'd like to see different poses, it's so cool. Lots of different choices, but I think I like this one the best. So now we have the Moosic to My Ears multi-mount. This multi-mount has a male moose and a male bobwhite quail. And here it is. It's hard to even tell that it is a multi-mount, but there is a tiny little bobwhite quail there. And this is my absolute favorite great one that I have out of all 35. So we have here a fabled birch that was shot on April the 20th, 2023, and he is a 262.8 with a diamond bobwhite quail shot on April the 27th, 23, and he is a 243.7. Now, if you'd like to see different poses, there you can tell a little bit better that it is a multi-mount with this pose. But I really wish there was a multi-mount that you could put 2 bull mooses in. That one's kind of cool. We'll do that. Very Very cool. But I do think they could have done a little bit better with this mount, but it is kind of cute. I'll give them that. So now we're going to have a look at the Bear Necessities multi-mount. So this multi-mount contains 2 male black bears, and I have my 2 black bear great ones in this mount. And I only have the 2. So we have here on the right a Fabled Glacier, shot on July the 14th, 22. He is a 24. And then we have a Fabled Cream, shot on March the 4th of this year, and he is a 25.8. And here are some different poses for this multi-mount. Lots of choices. Very sweet. Now, one thing you can do, and this is a kind of a cool way to hunt, is go through the different multi-mounts and see what you might be missing. So I definitely have a few different male saltwater crocs that I can put into the mount, but I don't have a male magpie goose. Well, I do have a diamond, but it is already in this mount over here. So make yourself a little list of trophies that you need in order to complete different multi-mounts. I think that's something that I am going to start to do. Would you guys like a series on me hunting to fill multi-mounts? That could be a lot of fun. Let me know in the comments. This is the Fleeing Pheasants multi-mount with my stunning melanistic pheasant and a diamond. Love this mount. You know what? Let's do something really fun. Let's take this multi-mount apart and create a different one from the pieces. So to do that, you need to highlight the mount, and it will tell you in the bottom right-hand corner. I am going to press Q, take the mount out. Then I need to find it in my trophy manager list. Okay, so here it is right here. So just highlight the mount in the trophy manager and click over here on dismantle. It's going to say this action will dismantle the selected multi-mount trophy and return the trophies in it to your trophy manager. Press OK to confirm or cancel to retain this mount. So when we recreate the mount, we are going to have to pay for it again, but you can always take your mounts apart. So I'm going to press OK. So let's create a new one. So there it is, Breadwinner, start assembly. We're going to take our albino Cape Buffalo. Nope, stop the press. I actually want to put this albino lion in, so I have to take it out of the mount. Okay, done. Now let's try that again. So there it is, Breadwinner. We're going to select the albino cape, and now we are going to select the albino lion and the 2 female lions. Okay, and then I'm going to put it right here. Place trophy, and there it is. I definitely need to grind for some albino females because that mount would be incredible. So that is a goal. We're going to have to do a lion grind. Let's do it. But that looks absolutely amazing. You can really make your lodge look amazing with multi-mounts. Very cool. Now, unfortunately, we do not have a multi-mount for mule deer. This is my mule deer room. I have quite a few trophy mule deer, and I would love to have a huddle for mule deer. I'm hoping we're going to get a mule deer great one over the next year or 2. Hopefully soon. Sooner would be better than later, and maybe that is something we will get, but it is definitely something that we need. So now we are going to look at one of the multi-mounts that I have used time and time again, and that is the Huddle Fallow, which requires 3 male fallow deer. So here I have 3 great one fallow. These are actually the 3 great ones that I had on the map at the same time when I went up to the cottage and grinded for an entire week. So we have a Fabled Painted, a Fabled Mocha, and a Fabled Silver. And there are lots of different poses for you to select. And man, it would be very hard to store all your fallow trophies after doing many fallow grinds without this multi-mount. So I have many of them. I do have another one with great ones right here. These are all with the Irish elk rack. My first 4 great one fallow all had the Irish elk rack, but we are starting to get other racks now, which is awesome. So I need 1 more great one fallow, and we can create 1 more fallow huddle. So then I have used the fallow huddle for different rares. I have many with all piebald. These are some big ones. This guy in the front is a 237.8, and then I do have some with just diamonds. This one's very cool. This one has a piebald, an albino, and a melanistic, and these are actually my 3 biggest of the 3 rares so far. So the piebald is 238, the albino is 239.5, and the mela is 193.9. At least he's a gold. So I still need a gigantic mela. We will have to keep grinding for that. But yeah, creating multi-mounts really helps you to create goals for what you need to hunt for in the game. And this one is 3 baby rares. Man, are they tiny, but they are very cute. So now we're gonna have a look at the Bear Hug Multimount, and this requires 2 male grizzly bears. So here is mine, and there are some different poses for it. So here we have a 67.4 diamond. They're both 67.4, shot 1 month apart. So now we're gonna have a look at the Huddle Whitetail Multimount, which requires 3 male whitetail bucks. So this is my favorite. I have 3 whitetail huddles with great ones. I have 9 whitetail great ones. And my favorite is the big rack right in the middle. So you can just click through to see the info on all 3 of the trophies in this mount. But my big guy scored 632.4. And if you'd like to see different poses, lots of different choices. And you can turn the mount as well. And for square mounts, this is another huddle. So this one has a piebald, an albino, and a melanistic. You can press R and flip them, which is something I didn't realize until fairly recently. Now there is a multi-mount for Tahr. This is it right here. It is called What in Tahr-Nation, and it includes 1 male and 2 female Tahr. And because of that, I don't use it because I don't shoot females. I wish it had 3 males in it, then I would use it like crazy. But luckily we can put our Tahr on these small mounts, so that is very, very cool. And these are my only 2 Great One Tahr. And I will be grinding Tahr again because I think the Great One Tahr are absolutely beautiful. So this is another multi-mount with whitetail Great Ones, and this is the 3rd one. I do have lots of duplicates. I can't help what spawns, that's just what spawns. And this one is 3 nice big piebald whitetail bucks. 222, 219, and 225. Not too bad. And then up here, I have 3 gold melanistics, and here we have 1 of each. And I think this is the mount with my biggest of all 3 rares. So my biggest piebald is a 243.1, my biggest mela is a 237.2, and my biggest albino is a 237. So we do have some nice big ones, no super rares yet, and I have been trying to spawn a super rare whitetail. It just has not happened yet. So I will keep shooting because eventually it's gotta happen. So now we're gonna have a look at the Flea State multi-mount. So this mount includes a male red deer, so a stag, and a female, so a hind. So here I have a melanistic with a piebald female. So that is why it's always a good idea to taxi when you do get a rare hind, because they fit really nicely in this multi-mount. Now, unfortunately, there is no multi-mount where you can put multiple stags in one mount. That would be very, very helpful in conserving space in the lodge. But here are some different poses for this mount. And the melanistic red deer are super awesome, very beautiful. I need to spawn a bigger one. Now, I don't have a huge amount of rare females because I don't shoot females, so most of my red deer are not in a multi-mount. But wouldn't it be amazing to put some of these nice, big, rare red deer into one mount? I think that would look absolutely incredible. And this is basically my piebald room. I did grind a lot of red deer, and that was a few years ago now. I know I'm gonna have to go back and do a red deer grind at some point, but this is actually my super troll red deer. He was a 9 legendary, but he was a guaranteed troll. Okay, so I have pulled some trophies out of their mounts in order to create some multi-mounts, so let's do that now. So let's go into the multi-mount menu, and I'm gonna go to any of the trophy mounts that have a check mark. So we're gonna do this one first, and that is Fowl Play. So it has a male raccoon dog and a male willow ptarmigan. So I have 1 diamond raccoon dog. Doesn't even tell you the trophy. Just gotta look at the trophy score, I suppose. And a diamond willow ptarmigan, finished assembly. It's a smaller mount. The price is basically based on the size of the mount, and press OK. And let's put it right here. It's called Fowl Play 1. And if I create another one, it'll be called Fowl Play 2 and 3, and etc. It'll just name them in the order that you create them. Oh, it really is tiny. All right, I think I need to find a smaller mount for this, but it is very cool. So let's look at some of the different poses. Yeah, very cool. So a better place to put this would be one of these smaller mounts. So I'm gonna move my albino red fox. I'm sure we can find a mount to put him in, and that looks much better. Very cool. So now we are going to create the Pair of Predators multi-mount, which includes a male coyote and a male Mexican bobcat. So I have 2 choices. I have a melanistic coyote and a diamond coyote. So let's use the mela. And I have a diamond red Mexican bobcat. Press finish, $2,925. And now I need a place to put it. Let's try right here. Okay, so let's look at some of the different poses. That looks so much cooler than them just being individually in mounts. Yes, I like that. So much better. Now I have many whitetail huddles and fallow huddles, so I'm not going to do those for right now, but let's do the David versus Goliath. So this one includes a male Canada goose and a male Euro bison. So I'm going to press start assembly. So we have here, this is actually my super rare goose, so let's select that one. These two are both diamonds and a Euro bison. Press finish, $4,875, and let's see if it fits here. It does not. Okay, we need to find a bigger mount. Okay, let's try this mount right here. It is a little bit bigger, and yes, it does fit. Beautiful. Okay, very cool. The goose is going na 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 na. So we have some different poses here. I like this one. The goose is gonna get the bison. I like it, but I'm actually going to flip it. Yes, much better. So now we are going to create the Foxy Foes Multimount. So this one includes a male gray fox and a male red fox. So it's a small one, so it's only 2,600. So we have a red, this is actually a diamond gray fox, and I have an albino and a piebald red fox. I could pull a diamond from the wall, but let's see. Let's do the albino. Okie dokie. Now we need to find a spot to put it. Okay, so we're gonna try right here, and it does not fit. Man. Okay, so our Foxy Foes Multimount fits right here, and doesn't it look sweet? Very, very cool. I think that is the pose for me. So now we're going to create the emergency takeoff multi-mount that includes a male coyote, 2 male mallards, and a female mallard. So we're going to pick our diamond coyote. I think this is a male mallard, another one, and a melanistic female, $2,925. Now this would be a smaller one. Okay, we're going to put it right here. And look at all the space that is conserving, and that looks super cool. Love the melanistic especially. So we have 3 diamonds and a rare in this multi-mount. We're gonna create one more grumpy geese, 2 male Canadian geese. So let's see here, they are all diamonds, so we might as well do one with each different fur type. Finish assembly, only 1,300. We're gonna try putting that right here. That is going to work. And that is very, very cool. So we have 2 different diamonds and lots of different choices as far as poses go. So there you have it. I would definitely recommend that you have a look at the multi-mounts, pick one that you would like to have in your lodge, and go out and hunt to make it happen. Here's hoping we will see more multi-mounts added to the game very soon. That would be amazing. But if you did enjoy the video, guys, please go ahead and splat that like button. And if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this. And I'm going to recommend that you click right here for another sweet video. Thank you so much for watching.